So here we are another day, and I've been away for a couple of days, and it looks like some advancements, developments, whatever you want to call it, has happened. We're going to find out what it is, so stay tuned. Now, when I left you Monday, everything was okay. People were behind there. What's happened?
The council came to put fencing up to secure the site, and legally any one person in there then prevents them from doing that because they can't physically lock you in.
Right.
And it then becomes aggravated trespass, and at that point the council asks you to leave 2 or 3 times. The police then advise you to leave, and then they say we direct you to leave, and this was all beautifully explained very patiently. At that point, those of us who didn't feel that we could risk being arrested left gracefully, to wonderful applause from everybody out here. But we had 5 diehards who stayed behind.
Really?
Our 86-year-old Joan Besser, she came out at about 6, and now we've got 4 people who are staying in there.
What are the age ranges?
I'm not 100% sure, but 70 plus for some.
Wow.
And then we've got a younger person in there as well.
Right.
I'm not sure how old Ali is.
Okay.
But we are here to support them and to continue the campaign in terms of the fact that the town do not want this to be a car park. We don't think it's needed. We want the council to come and negotiate with us. There's lots of ideas about how we could, we don't need this to happen. Even with the money, we think there are ways around it with the money.
Oh, right.
We're peaceably doing this. The police have been absolutely wonderful. I think it's been a real example of good community policing. The community support officers as well, they've been friendly and helpful, and we've worked hard to keep it peaceful. Hence we've put the gazebo here because it draws people away from the path and helps keep the pathway
right,
clear.
yeah, as you can see. I also noticed that the kids have actually been drawing imagery and...
Yes, absolutely. And again, we asked the police, was that all right? They were very supportive on that and said yes, no problem with you attaching things to the barrier.
All right.
So again, it's all been very friendly, and we're trying to keep it that way.
Right, what's the next step?
Basically, they came today and they did their BAT survey. We don't know who the person was, we don't know what the qualifications were. So we don't know what he found, because again we weren't employing him. But the council will get that report, and then we'll wait to see what they want to do next.
Right.
We were requested to move the gazebo for that person, and we did very politely. He was appreciative of that. So yes, it's just a question of the usual wait and see.
Okay, so next steps, as you say, just watch this space.
Watch this space, support the people who are in there doing the protest, and in the meantime, obviously, we're looking into any other legal means.
Right, and they're all okay. They're in
wonderful spirits. We're just trying to play a bit of music to, we did that yesterday and they loved it. They're dancing around, and I'm still standing, and big yellow taxi and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Put up a parking lot. How apt. So we're just trying to keep everybody's spirits up, keep it friendly, keep it fun. Saturday, hopefully, we might have quite a few children come down again.
Right.
We'll do a bit of art and stuff, and just keep it informal and friendly. And there's a real community thing to it as well. People just drop in and see us and have a chat, and people have been donating foil blankets and money behind the till again.
Yeah.
Parking money, and
What do you need him to do now? What's the next step for you?
Well,
for everyone?
we'd still like the council to come down and have a chat, and let's see if we can help make you the good guys again.
What about the public? What do you want them to do?
We've now got some new postcards which show the 2 visions: the car park and a wonderful wildflower meadow for public use. And we're asking them to come and tick which one they want, and they can tick which, we're not influencing them. If they want a car park, they tick for the car park. But then we're saying because, and what we're trying to do is give the council some of the stories that we've had as we've been here at this hedge, and why this space is important to the people of Newark.
Right.
And I think this is something they haven't realised is there. They've seen it as a bit of useless ground, and it's not important. But people have told us about playing there as children, that when they use the library, that come out here to read. We've got children who are homeschooled or not in mainstream school who use this. People had their wedding photographs taken under it because it was the registry
it was,
those years. There's lots and lots of reasons why this space is important to people.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go and get a few of those cards and let's read them out.
Yes.
Here's a few cards from our supporters. The trees are beautiful and make the area look lovely, good for carbon, but we do not need car parking. Please leave the trees. Another one is we need to preserve our nature and trees more than we do parking spaces. I value green space and the environment. I work for the NHS as a mental health nurse, and green space has been proved to enhance your mental health and general well-being, not concrete car park.
How does that make you feel reading them?
Hopeful that if our councillors listen, we all know that we need green space for our well-being. We all know that trees are life givers. They give us life. They give us so much joy. Just listening to the rustling of the trees, even if you're just walking past, the wildlife that they give homes to. We need our green spaces. We have so little in Newark, and we just desperately need to keep this green space for the people, for the future of generations to continue to enjoy.
How are you going to feel if they turn around and say, do you know what, the deal's been done? It's already there. Our hands are tied. What can we do?
There's always a solution to everything. People need to get round the table to find a solution. No deal can be a done deal. They're all adults, and a solution can be found. And if it is that we need to find the 650,000 to pay for this, but it becomes back into the community and is for the community, for the people of Newark, then I don't think that they will have an issue. With all the support that we have had from the people of Newark, there is not going to be an issue regarding that.
Well, there you have it. You know, people have been writing out little cards and letting everyone know what they want. You know, not what the council wants or whatever, because that's a different story, isn't it? But is it a done deal? You know, that's the issue we've got. Well, nobody's quite sure yet. Now, will the council come around the table? Will they do that? Who knows? You got something to say? Drop us a line. If you'd like to be featured on Newark TV, why not drop us a line on info@newark-tv.co.uk. Oh, and don't forget, hit the subscribe button